Not surprisingly, the auto company known for its handling and reliability also has the best gas mileage. Honda, the most fuel-efficient auto company in America.
Hello and welcome. I'm Eric Hesseldahl and this is Tech 101. This is our video podcast segment here at businessweek.com where we answer your questions about technology. So if there's something that you'd like to know about technology, whether at work or home, send us an email. The address is tech101@businessweek.com. Now this week we have a question about spyware. It comes from Pamela in San Francisco. She asks, when using a spyware protection program in Windows XP, are all of the user accounts on that computer protected? Thanks a lot, Pamela. The short answer is that yes, all the user accounts on your computer should be protected. Now, I'm not sure what program you're using, so I wouldn't make that a blanket statement, but generally speaking, they are. Now, Pamela's question brings me to another question about spyware. Do antivirus programs protect against spyware? Used to be they didn't, but the answer is now yes. They're beginning to blend together. Spyware programs are beginning to protect against viruses, and virus programs are beginning to protect against spyware. It's getting a little bit confusing out there. But traditionally, spyware and viruses have been different things, and I would argue that the spyware threat is actually a little bit worse than a virus. A virus generally destroys data, and it's more of a nuisance. Spyware is beginning to take on a financial aspect. The people who create it are generally trying to get your information, try to get into your bank account, trying to get your credit card number and things like that. So I would argue that the spyware threat is actually worse than computer viruses. Now let me show you just how easily you can encounter spyware on your computer just by mistyping a web address of a site you might be wanting to visit. This happened to me just the other day. I was looking over at the Drudge Report and this came up. Now this is a program called WebRoot Spy Sweeper. It's version 5.2. You can find it at webroot.com and it's also available at some retailers. And what it is, it's this program that specializes in protecting you from spyware. So we can take a look at a sweep. This is what it looks like when it starts to scan your computer for spyware. You can see that it's protecting against more than 153,000 different kinds of spyware. And you'll want to keep those definitions updated on a regular basis. Now, for a long time it was fashionable to download free software to work with, to go against spyware. But I think that the spyware problem, now that it has that financial motivation I talked about before, it's worth it to pay for. So this program will go for $29.95 for a year, and I actually think it's worth it. And personally, I think this is one of the best software, anti-spyware software packages you can find on the market. Another product to consider is Lavasoft's AdAware SE Personal. You can find it at the Lavasoft website at lavasoft.com. And it's also part of the Google Pack, which is a set of software that Google recommends that you use. It's all free. It's at pack.google.com. Google provides you with the free version, but I also think, again, it's worth upgrading to the paid version. In this case, with Lavasoft, it's $27. Now, another company that's been putting out anti-spyware software lately is Microsoft. For years, it's been widely criticized for putting out software that had a lot of security holes in it, Windows being one of those, Outlook being another. And now Microsoft is serious about trying to get that problem fixed. So it's been buying a lot of companies that are involved in the security space, and one of the results of that is Windows Defender. Now, this is a free program that will protect you against spyware. Also from Microsoft is a new program called Windows Live OneCare. It's $49.95, but it's free to try for 90 days. Now, it includes some of the features of Windows Defender and adds things like antivirus protection and so forth. So you can find that at windowsonecare.com. That wraps it up for this week's edition of Tech 101. I'm Eric Hesseldahl at businessweek.com. Next week I'll be talking about antivirus software. Don't forget to send us those questions. The email address is tech101@businessweek.com. And don't forget, technology should be easy, and when it's not your fault. See you next time.
Not surprisingly, the auto company known for its handling and reliability also has the best gas mileage. Honda, the most fuel-efficient auto company in America.